Hello and welcome to Darkness in Dublin Changeling Edition. Today, Violet has invited Willow over, everybody's favorite marshmallow, to have tea and talk about things and etc. So,
Yeah.
Willow,
Um,
she has set up a small table with a tea kettle in the middle, uh, a variety of tea leaves for you to choose from with little tea cakes and finger sandwiches.
yay. Um, yeah, she will arrive at the appointed time. She does have a huge backpack with her. Like, seems to be exploding. Well, it seems to be heavy. Um, yeah, she'll knock on the door. Knock, knock, knock.
Violet will open the door. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. She'll say, looking curiously at the backpack. Were you planning on moving in?
No, no, no. I got something, and I don't quite know where to leave it. I kind of don't want to leave it alone. So I just decided I'd better take it with me.
Alrighty, well, come on in.
Thank you. So, how have you been?
I've been doing alright. Socializing, listening.
Sounds good.
So, I am slightly concerned about your well being.
Oh,
Yes, well, I'm just gonna cut right to the chase. Your fiance told one of his men to prepare a eulogy
okay.
for the wedding.
So, what, you think he's gonna. I mean, come on. You think he's gonna kill me or something?
I'm starting to get suspicious of that.
Oh, hmm. Why? Just
Because
because
when
he's
I
hurt?
corrected him from eulogy to toast, it seemed like he knew exactly what he meant.
I see. Hmm.
And you being as lovely as a person as you are, I wanted to let you know immediately.
Well, thank you. I don't quite know what to think about it. I can't imagine that he would do that,
I
but I also
may
find it strange that he wants to marry me in the first place.
You are quite a lovely young woman, so it's not surprising that the Baron likes to I don't want to say collect pretty things.
So, what would your advice be?
Keep your eyes and ears open. He has been avoiding his more nefarious dealings when you're around.
Nefarious dealings?
Well, he's not the nicest person in the world, and he does things to his advantage, so often at disadvantage of others. But you didn't hear that from me.
I mean, I presume I didn't hear any of these things from you, right? It is
Let
pretty
me
intense.
let me pour you some tea. Take a moment. Would you like Earl Grey? We have apple cinnamon, mango lemon. She'll name
Mm,
off a few others.
apple sounds nice. Or lemon.
She will make you some apple lemon tea.
Or sorry, you said mango lemon. Wow, my brain now. Sorry. Mm, I might be able to find out if he's planning something bad. I can. I could potentially maybe look into the future a little bit. See if that gives any answers.
So say, very
Hmm.
useful.
Yeah. So if something like that would happen, I mean, I don't think so really, but just in case, I don't have anything important really. No family or like big possessions except this. As she kind of pats her backpack.
It kind of chuckles. Yeah, that is a little bit massive.
It's it's a dragon's egg.
Violet's face is interested, but she's not going to push for more than you don't want to give.
No, I mean Willow will sort of like open the backpack and shows it to Violet. Like it's a dragon's egg. I don't know if there's like a description of the egg in my blue book, but you know, no.
Hmm, that is, in fact, a dragon's egg.
I got it at the auction.
I remember hearing about such an object, but I was not able to bid on it myself.
So, um, if um if something were to happen to me at any time, actually, um, would you take care of it?
Hmm. I would be willing to do so with the promise that you'll, do your best to stay alive.
I really, really, really want to stay alive. But I've been in a few situations now that were rather threatening, and well, I guess it's always best to prepare for strange things, right? Especially in a world as ours.
Correct.
Like I said, I don't have much. Like my camera is somewhat expensive. It's not the best ever, but it's not the worst because I was planning to make a living out of that. If, if but it's just a camera in the end. Um, I do have a portfolio of photos, but they don't really hold any value other than to myself at the moment. So I guess really the only thing that is of importance is is the egg.
Do you need a place to hide it?
I don't know. So far, no one has tried to take it from me. Then again, I've only had it for a few days, really. And I haven't really told anyone yet. Like, I'm sure people at the auction uh, know about it, but yeah, I haven't really told anyone about it yet. You're actually kind of the first.
Hmm.
I'm not quite sure yet what I am going to do with it, but I don't know. I just felt like I wanted to at least try and get it, and looks like I won.
Would you like to, I have a very small freehold, but that's all I need. Would you like to step into the freehold with me?
Yes, yes, sure, of course.
You guys, I guess we pop over into the dreaming, however that works in this game.
I don't know either.
And at the center, it's a very small freehold. At the center of it is a fairy tree, and you can see how big it is with the ring of mushrooms going around the edge. And it's just like a small little garden with a fairy tree as
Oh,
the heart.
it's quite beautiful. It's cozy.
It is. I'm trying to tend to this tree. It's a little bit finicky, but I believe once I get the hang of it, it'll it'll make something real interesting.
Well, if you ever need help, I mean, I'm not very. I don't have particular like skills with plant life, but I'm better with like fauna. But if you need help, I can I can try and assist.
I would enjoy spending time with you. That would be quite pleasant.
Might be able to make it like a weekly thing or something, you know? Just have tea and then tend to the garden and I
I would
mean,
certainly enjoy that. Perhaps the
I
exchange of information as well.
yeah, like what kind of information are you interested in?
Oh, just about the relevant topic that we've been discussing.
That's fair. Yeah, we can do that. I'm quite sure that I would like your company a lot more than that of those baronesses.
That is alright. And while we're at that, I could teach you tea etiquette,
That might be useful.
possibly. So, I know at this point you haven't decided one way or another what you're going to do, but I suggest pledging yourself to a house that is not. See, what's Void Frost's house again?
Verich,
Ferrich.
they're sort of expecting me to join House Verich.
Hmm,
I've been I've been learning a little bit about them. I think what they stand for or their ideals, it's not necessarily wrong. Not quite sure if I feel that's really me. I'm not brave nor heartbroken.
hmm. We'll
In all
figure it
honesty,
out.
I would much prefer to stay a commoner. It feels like all these houses they want something, and try to. I don't know if it's scheming really, but it seems to be so much politics when you get into that, like the houses and everything. And I'm still very new to all this, really. And I don't know.
I will be honest with you, scheming is what I tend to do. Manipulation is what occurs within the houses.
Yeah, I'm not very good at either. At least I like to think so. I don't want to manipulate others, and I just want to help.
That is very admirable of you.
Mm.
I might
Other
suggest looking into House Islanded. They're largely based on magic and knowledge, and often use that to help other people.
mm.
Or Biomen if you're looking to specialize in soothsay.
I'll think about it. I don't know how people would react if I were to join another house. I don't know how. Baron Frost would react to it.
I don't think he would be pleased, but I don't think he can say anything about it. Because you don't necessarily have to swear into his house once you marry him.
That's true.
If you marry him. I'm sorry to spring quite this intense conversation on you.
I mean, it's. I appreciate that you're telling me what your thoughts about it are, because if you weren't and something were to happen, well, as I said before, I kind of don't want to die. I'm rather fond of breathing.
I would have to say the same. I wonder if you could get a Wonder of Phoenix song.
A Phoenix song?
Yes, it's Pyretics. It allows you to come back to life.
That does sound rather useful.
It does.
Hmm. Do you know anyone who can do that?
I'm not sure. I would poke around outside of house marriage, of course, and keep it secret.
Yeah.
If you want, I can pay them cash.
I mean, I have some money as well. I think it's not a lot, but
She's just gonna smile. It's okay. I have plenty of money, and I would rather go to help a friend.
thank you.
So, what kind of photography are you into?
Oh, just wildlife, nature, you know? There's an island not too far out, not too far away from Dublin actually. It's a park, like a nature reserve, and my landlord actually is part of the group that owns it. He's like the keeper. He's tending to it, and I'm sort of allowed to come there, and make pictures of all the animals there. Like it's good for data. It's good for, you know, people getting an interest in it, in the island, and hopefully donating money to it. I'm hoping maybe next year that I can, like, put forth a calendar.
That would be lovely.
Mm. I mean, it's really not that hard. I can, Like animals, they tend to like me, and well, I I'm very good at action photos actually because just slowing down time a little bit, and I have all the time to set up the perfect shots.
Ah, who cares about a little bit of cheating?
Sometimes you have to. I came to Dublin with pretty much nothing, and you know, you need to find a way to get some money and work. That's why I actually was working at McDonald's. It's just a thing to have a steady cash flow, really.
If you'd like, I could pay you to do some food photography for my restaurant.
I've never really done that, but I can try. I would love to help you out.
Basically, all you would have to do is take pictures of food on the plate and we post them on our online menu, give a visual for the
Hmm.
customers.
I mean, you make it sound really easy, but then there's the lighting, sorry, not lightning, and like, presentation. It's not just food on a plate.
Oh, I'm very aware. I've spent the last 200 years learning how to cook.
That's quite a long time. I didn't know you were that old. Sorry.
She'll, she'll give a light laugh. It's quite alright. I know I only look like I'm about 30, but I chrysalis once I was 10 years old. And I age slowly.
I've heard about that actually, but yeah,
It is my nice little secret. I don't tell very many, only the people I can trust.
I promise I won't tell anyone.
The tricky bit is going to be the ice cream. I
I
do
mean,
make.
mm,
I do occasionally make homemade ice cream.
sounds very nice. I think maybe like I don't know if you make sure that the bowl is like freezing cold, and I don't know, maybe make sure that if the surroundings aren't too warm. I'm sure we can get some photos in before it melts.
The lighting, though, that's gonna be the tricky part.
Yeah. Well, there's always a little bit of computer editing afterwards if necessary. I don't
Sure.
like to do that. Like, I feel that it's better to just have a good photo at once, but you can't always get that.
The perfect shot.
Mhm.
Well, if you'd like, I can close the restaurant down for a day,
Mhm.
cook all my plates for you, and you could take pictures of them, and after you take pictures, you can enjoy them.
Oh boy, I'll be so stuffed at the end of such a day. But yeah, maybe after this whole wedding thing is over, one way or another.
Mhm. Hopefully, with you coming out alive and As you can tell, Violet is very worried about you.
I mean, Willow is a little worried as well. I mean,
How about
I
this?
mm, yeah.
I will search for the person who has the capabilities of casting Phoenix Song, and you don't look for them so nobody suspects you.
Okay. And I'll try and find, some truth in soothsaying. See if that gives me any answers.
I wish you the best of luck, and I certainly hope it's not true.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I can't even imagine why he would, like, if he just want me dead, he'd have 1,000 opportunities, even in like the last few days. Why go through all the trouble of arranging a marriage?
I think it has to do with his public relationship with the commoners, because his relationship with the commoners has significantly improved since the engagement has been announced.
Yeah, but mm, oh well, I don't know.
Well, let's go back to tea time and snacks.
Sounds good. Yes, and once again, I do really, really appreciate you coming to me with this.
Thank you for listening. Not many people would.
Why not? I mean,
She kind of just points at her face.
okay, that's fine, I guess. I don't know. Tea.
Tea. And I think we are good to call it here. Thank you,
Yes.
players, for playing. Thank you, future watchers, for watching. This has been another day in Fae Life. Gossip about, assassinations, dragon's egg, the usual.